Hello, it's Laura here, and I've got kind of a rapid fire series of boomer busts for you today. And I'm sorry I have to wear my glasses because I got to read these labels. But you know it's the holidays, and everybody wants some cookies, some chocolate, some candies. I'm going to tell you how to do it without breaking yourself and promoting a lot of inflammation in your body. Remember that metaflammation. We're trying to keep it down by limiting the amount of sugars and carbs that we eat throughout the holidays. Now these are all products that I got at my natural market. And there's some great brands. You know, Pamela's does a great job of providing gluten-free cookies and baked goods. Glutino does a great job of providing gluten-free, you know, snacks, cookies, pretzels, crackers. But you got to do some label reading so you know how to control those sugars during the holidays. So we're going to compare and contrast here. Pamela's good gluten-free brand, in 2 cookies, 22 grams of carb and 11 grams of sugar. So almost all the carb is from sugar. And so each cookie has 11 grams of carb. So if I eat a couple of cookies there, I've got 22 grams of carb. That's a good bit of carb. You can work it in if you control the rest of your carb for the day, but you've got to watch. These Glutino cookies, 2 cookies, even higher yet, 26 grams of carb and 19 grams of sugar. Now, so those are kind of a bust for me because even though they're gluten-free, they're pretty high carb. I found this coconut roll, which I've seen these coconut rolls in different, I've seen them in big bags in Costco and all over the place. These are chocolate dips, so a little more festive for the holiday. Do you know that in 7 rolls, there is only, let me look here, 20 grams of total carb minus 1 gram of fiber, 19 grams of carb. So each roll only has about 2 grams of carb. So you can have 2 or 3 and you only have 6 grams of carb, and it's fairly low in sugars. There's 8 grams of added sugars in the whole 7 rolls. So that's pretty low sugar. That's a boom. This is Sprouts brand mint chocolate dip coconut rolls. That's a big boom. And the big winner of the day from my shopping excursion today on cookies was this brand new grain-free Champion chocolate chip cookie made from almond flour, organic coconut sugar, palm shortening eggs, a little bit of honey, and coconut flour. Do you want to take a guess on how many grams of carb in 3 cookies? Only 8 grams of net carb and only 6 total sugars in 3 cookies. So if you only have 1 or 2, you're really controlling the sugar, and the taste was really good on these. So these were another big boom. And you can also do the same things with your chocolates and candies. You know we like Lily's brand. I love Lakanto brand. They do a great job. Everybody loves to make brownies at the holidays. Do you know that in this Lakanto brand brownie mix, you make up the container, 1/9 of a mix only has, 1 brownie only has 14 grams of carb. That's pretty good. 1/9, you make up the whole container. That's a pretty big brownie. That would be like a 3-inch brownie. That's still a little higher carb than this one. So this bad brand is a really big winner on cookies. Now with chocolates, rapid fire. Lily's, stevia and erythritol sweetened. This is a really good peanut butter cup. I love my Justin's, and it's, you know, totally quality ingredients in here. But in 2 peanut butter cups, it's 19 grams of carb with 16 grams of sugar, compared to, in the Lily's brand, 16 grams of total carb, but 8 grams of fiber, so only 8 grams of net carb in 2 peanut butter cups, and only, not even a full gram of sugar, because it's totally sweetened with stevia and erythritol, and they taste great. So Lily's is the big winner today on peanut butter cups. Big boom there. Join me next time. I'll go over some candies. You know, it's the holidays, and everybody wants to be able to eat a little bit of candy throughout the holiday, especially our kids. So how do we as a parent navigate this problem of, you know, every child likes to eat sweets, but how can we control the amount, or how can we offer healthier alternatives, you know. As you know, I'm always a big advocate for looking for as many naturally sweetened candies and other sweets like cookies as possible, looking for monk fruit, erythritol, stevia sweetened. These are all candies that are sweetened and use real sugar. So in a way they're a bust because they have a lot of sugar. But at least we have some conscientious companies that try to give us healthier versions. So Yum Earth is one of these companies, and I've been buying their products for years. They have a lot of all organic, and they're all naturally sweetened, naturally colored, and naturally flavored. So there's no artificial colors or no artificial flavors. They use all organic, natural ingredients. But they do still have sugar. So in these lollipops that they came out with for the holidays, one little lollipop has 4 grams of sugar. So if your child has a couple of these, that's 8 grams of sugar. And you know, we usually say try not to have over 10 grams of sugar, added sugar from these types of sweets a day. But during the holidays, we might bend that a little bit, but just to give you some idea of how to control the quantity. But Yum Earth is a great brand for quality for sweets. This is another one of their products. It's called Little Giggles. And again, they're sweetened with sugar, but they use no artificial colors or no artificial flavors. And these were kind of a chewy little sweet tart, cross between a sweet tart or a Skittle. Pretty tasty, but 21 grams of sugar in a serving. If you look at the label, the serving was 30 grams. So how do I know 30 grams? I used my handy food scale, measured it out, 21 grams of sugar in that amount. So if you're trying to help your child be able to have a little bit of sweets, you might split that in 2 and say you can have one now and the other half later, something like that. But they taste great, and kids will like these. You all know these red and white striped peppermint puffs we always see around the holidays. Well, this is a natural brand that's a little healthier in that it uses natural flavoring, natural peppermint oil instead of artificial peppermint flavoring. But it's still a lot of sugar, and each little puff has 3 grams of sugar. So if you eat 5 of these, you've taken in 15 grams of sugar. So again, you just have to spread out the amount, try to control the quantity, but at least these are somewhat healthier versions. So they're a boom in that they're trying to do better with the no artificial flavors and colors on this side, no artificial flavor on this side, but they do still contain a lot of sugar, but just control the amount. Do the best you can, parents. Good luck.